Let me just start by saying, what a time to be alive. Watching the developed countries speak about cancelling the support that is sent to the developing countries, while also watching the developing countries grapple with the debt that they have received from developed countries. Therefore, this is the right time to talk about turning debt into hope. That is something that the Jubilee 2025 is going to focus on, and this is the best time to talk about it. Turning debts into hope should also focus not only on cancellation of debts, but also on financial reforms, global financial reforms that will ensure that the debts that the developing countries receive are sustainable. And the sustainability of these debts most often comes with injustices. Therefore, there's need to ensure that the unjust debts does not come in with the intention of ensuring that the debts are sustainable. The turning debts into hope, the issue of debt cancellation should have specific focus on ecological debts, which include the climate finance loans that the developing countries are grappling with. The climate finance should be grant-based to the developing countries and should never be seen as a charity to the developing country, a situation that we are currently seeing from developed countries. This is because the climate action, the climate finance that developing countries receive is a responsibility from the developed countries based on their actions that have led to the destructions that the developing countries that are impacting developing countries adversely. As we speak about the climate finance, as we speak about the debt cancellation, as we speak about the just debt, we need to speak about people tribunal on debts to ensure that we have open discussion, we have honest discussion on debts that we receive. But this also calls for accountability from the global north and accountability from the global south as well. This accountability should be to the people, but also to the planet if we need to have this honest discussion. As we speak about climate finance and the debts, we need to also ensure that these debt discussions that we have also look at the nexus between climate and conflict, climate and migration, climate and food systems, and climate and health. We have to talk about this, because if we do not have this, if we do not talk about this and have the honest discussion, talk about the climate, the debt cancellation, and also in specific the financial reforms, then we are for sure going to perish. All of us will perish. The question will just be when will different groups of people perish, and how will the different groups of people perish. With this, we need to speak with one another and not at each other, as we have been seeing in the recent past, to find a solution for the people and the planet, turning debts into hope.